We are in volume 10 of my 70-year-old books of the Bible story by Arthur S Maxwell. Volume 10, the last of the set of 10. Okay, on the front we have Jesus, a representation of Jesus, and a bunch of kids on this side. And on the back, we also have kids from different parts of the world, all over the place, everywhere. Okay, and then inside, ooh, we have the 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 inside of heaven. Excuse me for scratching my nose, but we have heaven. Jesus here with the kids and the lamb, and the wolf over there by the tree, by a little girl, and then them picking flowers and birds everywhere, and then mom and dad is looking on. So that's that. And then, of course, heaven's in there with a rainbow. And it says, the Bible story, Volume 10, Onward to Glory. Okay. Oh, this is going to have names on them. Okay, this says Russell Harlan, 1957, and it says Timothy learns the Holy Scriptures. That's what it has right here on the inside. Nice, beautiful painting. And it does have a text. Let me read the text first. It says, the Bible story. More than 400 stories in 10 volumes covering the entire Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Volume 10, Onward to Glory, by Arthur S Maxwell, author of Uncle Arthur's Bedtime Story, The Children's Hour with Uncle Arthur, The Secret of the Cave, and etc. Review and Herald Publishing Association, Washington, D.C. And then I'll show you the his signatures up at the top. It's a double pager. And apparently these are going to have names. So this one has a name. Pretty, nice, beautiful oil painting. It probably took him about a month or maybe two. Depends on where the climate was. Okay. Then we have another one by Russell Harlan, 1957. But it has in the top, this book is copyrighted 1957 by the Review and Herald Publishing Association. All rights are reserved. No part of its literary or pictorial contents may be reproduced without permission from the publishers. Illustrations without credit lines are by C. DeAndreas, F. Collins, S. Dunlap, W. Helsop, W. Hitcherson, H. Johnson, M. Lee, D. Looms, T. K. Martin, V. Nye, L. Quaid, P. Remy, and H. Rudin. Offset in the USA. Okay, 1957, Russell Harlan. And here's the painting right here. Got one, looks like 6 men and one is bowing. They see something. Okay. Let's read the caption. It says, as the astonished disciples saw Jesus ascend into heaven, an angel cried, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? The same Jesus, and then it's got the pause, shall come, and then a pause, ye as ye have seen him go. Huh. So this basically goes back to the other book. Okay. Contents. Part 1. Stories of the first Christian church. And then it's got Acts chapters 1 through 12. And then the first one is the flame from heaven. 2. Men on fire. 3. A beggar's healed. 4. From prison to pulpit. 5. Sons of encouragement. 6. Man with a shining face. 7. Seeds in the wind. 8. A rock and old book glows. 9. Enemy becomes a champion. 10. The antelope lady. 11. Animals in the sky. 12. Dungeon doors open. Okay. Part 2. Stories of the first Christian ministries. Missionaries. Missionaries. Acts 13 through 28. And then the first one says Saul becomes Paul. So they just change this S to a P. The second one, mistaken for gods. Third, big argument settled. 4, singing in jail. 5, the wound washer. The wound washer. 6, turning the world upside down. 7, seeking after truth. 8, 7 foolish boys. 9, bonfire in Ephesus. Ephesus. I get my mind. Bonfire in Ephesus. 10, the boy who slept in church. 11, sermon on the stairs. 12, boy with a secret. 13, heaven missed by inches. 14, angel in the storm. Let me turn it. Now this book really hasn't been opened in a really long time. Okay, part 3. Stories of the first Christian letters. Romans 1 through Jude 25. Excuse me. Okay. First one, Paul's love letters. 2, love at its best. 3, one loving family. 4, God's armor. I know that one. 5, eyes on the prize. He always says that. 6, loves needling. Knitting. No, loves knitting. 7, comfort for the sorrowful. 8, fight the good fight. 9, the runaway slave. 10, keep up your courage. 11, God is love. Okay, and then we got part 4, stories of Christ's final triumph. And then it's got Revelation 1 through 22. And it says right here, the first one, the voice behind you. 2, conquerors for Christ. 3, someone at the door. 4, the throne of God. 5, horses of history. 6, God makes his own. God marks his own. 7, last message of love. 8, when Jesus comes. 9, good winds at last. 10, all things new. And then it has indexes. The first one says the complete index of 409 stories. Oh, didn't want to read that. Okay, the second one, Bible men and women. Third, great Bible teachings and character building lessons. 4, books of the Bible. And that's the end of the intro. So that's the intro to part 10, volume 10. So we're going to take the break, and I'll be back in just a bit.